I'm Jeff Gordon, and I'm going to talk to you today about auto insurance discounts. What are some of the pricing factors or rating factors that insurance companies use to affect the cost that you pay for automobile insurance? All companies start with a base rate based on four primary factors. The four primary factors are, number one, the kind of car that you drive. Are you driving a late model luxury car or a 15-year-old used car? The town where your car is garaged or city also makes a difference. If you live in a rural area where there's not as much traffic, you're going to pay less than if you live in an urban area where there is a lot more traffic. And of course, suburban areas are going to be somewhere in the middle. The next one is actually your insurance step, which really means your experience. Do you have speeding tickets? Do you have at-fault accidents? Or do you have, God forbid, driving under the influence or other major violations for your driving record? That's going to affect your step. And then the final thing is your class or experience driving. So the class, for example, for inexperienced operators is a class for 0 to 3 years driving for the new drivers, 3 to 6 for new but not quite brand new drivers, and then 6 years and more. And then of course there's the over age 65. So the vast majority of people fall into the more than 6 years driving experience but younger than age 65, and that is your class. And that goes to your experience, the number of years that you've been driving. Companies then use what we call predictive modeling. They try to have many variations to determine the most predictive rate for your driving record, your car, and where you're driving your car. Some of the traditional discounts that we see still, these are discounts that you've come to know over the years. Multi-car discounts, which makes sense. If you have more than one car on the policy or with the same insurance company, they're going to give you a discount for that. Another is the type of alarm that you have in your car or a vehicle recovery device. But bear in mind when you're buying a vehicle recovery device how much you're actually paying, how much you're going to save on your insurance. When they sell these alarm systems, they'll say that they will give you, say, 20% off of your comprehensive insurance. Bear in mind, comprehensive insurance is not an adjective, but it is indeed just a portion of your insurance. So for example, for my 2009 Toyota Tacoma, I pay $49 a year for the comprehensive portion of my insurance. That is the fire, theft, vandalism, and glass. If I'm saving 20% off $49, that's only $10. I'm not going to spend $300 for an alarm system that's going to save me $10 a year. There are some group discounts, such as motor club discounts and this sort of thing, but these are becoming less important as other newer rating factors are coming into play, but there still are some group discounts. And then finally, loyalty credits. That is renewal credits that you see with carriers.